Alright. Hey guys, how do we keep it dirty? I'm gonna film a quick update video to kind of get you guys up to speed on what's going on with the channel. I know a lot of you guys have been following Instagram and noticing I haven't been posting as much. Most of the videos you guys saw recently were edited before the holidays, and I haven't released anything new since. And there's a good reason for that. Basically, what it's coming down to is that driving the truck with all the issues we've been having with the steering has been no fun. Every time I go out, I'm sitting there fighting the truck. I'm fighting the steering. And as soon as that steering wheel shakes like crazy, the whole suspension stiffens up, and it hasn't been fun. Fucking hey, man. Seriously, it just needs to stop. It hurts like hell when it does that shit. Look at that. It's doing it with the littlest thing. It's doing it. We weren't even going 20-30 there. So even though we went to some really cool destinations at the end of the year, we went all the way to Prim and back to scout a run for Raptor Junkies. I did my Death Valley run. We went to some cool places. We hung out with some great people. I was not able to clear my head on those runs because I was just fighting the truck. The whole time I was fighting the truck, and I was going much slower. And, you know, I do this hobby because it clears my head. When you're going out there on the desert, you're driving 65 miles an hour, you can't think of anything else. You have to focus on what you're doing, and it's a great way to get out of your head. Even when you're out there exploring and looking at the sights, you're so overwhelmed by everything you're seeing, the sights and everything like that, you can't think of anything else. And for me, it's been therapeutic to be able to get out of my own head, stop thinking about work, stop thinking about everything else, and be able to have fun. But with the truck having issues, it's not really therapy anymore. It's stress. Driving the truck has been stressful. And we've been waiting a while. We've been waiting quite a while for Ford and our dealer to do something about it. I mean, the last time we took it in to have them do anything was December 8th. And that was from all the trips we did in November. We're still, you know, after everything they did, after they replaced all the steering end to end, even some of the steering columns, it was still having issues. And we brought it back in with the desk shake again, with now it's throwing codes. So this is an interesting code. The steering wheel came loose. It's not supposed to move like that. So our exhaust cracked. From December 8th to now, it is the 20th, January 20th, almost a month and a half. We haven't heard anything from Ford. So a couple days ago, I opened up a case with Ford to have them get started, and hopefully that'll finally make some progress going on the truck, and that'll get it going. In the meantime, I've been trying to do everything I can to keep myself busy because my truck's not really my therapy anymore. So that's why I'm in my backyard. I've been spending the last month or so working on my backyard, and see this little retaining wall? Built that little retaining wall. It was sloped much differently. As you can see, we're still working on it. Cut up some trees. I spent the time cleaning up my backyard, basically taking care of honeydew items and, you know, stuff that I've been neglecting. Basically, if you talk to my wife, stuff I've been neglecting since I got the Raptor, because this used to be my therapy, right? Doing woodworking and working on the house. And since I got the Raptor, I haven't been doing that much, so the wife kind of got on my case, and since the truck hasn't been fun to drive, guess what? We started doing it again, started fixing up my backyard. Now, you're not going to see that on the YouTube channel. I don't think it's too interesting to see me and the boys working out here and yelling at each other because we're so tired, so we're not going to include that in the YouTube channel. But going forward, we're going to try to focus on other things. So first of all, in the coming weeks, you guys are going to see a whole lot more content on the BMW. Been spending a little bit more time with that car because the truck's been at the shop so often. They're having some issues with that car passing smog where the drive cycles aren't completing. So we're going through changing thermostats on that thing, which, god damn, is changing the thermostat on the Beamer hard. And a couple other things to get that car running again. So going to dedicate more time on the E39 and actually spend some time rehabbing that car more. So you're going to see a couple videos coming up on that. I also have 2 more videos to edit for you guys. I got our Death Valley video coming up. So I'll be putting some extra time, get that back on the channel. And that was a really fun run, and we hope to make that into a full-fledged run here going forward. And then we also got a Baja run. And that Baja run, Baja wasn't the best of experiences. We actually ended up dealing with some of the worst that Mexico has to offer out there. We're going to do a best practices if you're going to visit Baja. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not an expert when it comes to Baja or visiting Mexico. I'm from Mexico, and I'm terrified about going back. But I lived in mainland Mexico, you know, way down in the middle of the country. I've never had to deal with all the bullshit you have to deal with going to Sonora or going to Baja California and all that stuff. And I've been collecting quite a bit of lessons learned from a couple of people. So we're going to go over that upcoming video to give you guys some lessons learned. So you guys are prepared when you're going to Baja. Because I wish somebody would have done a better job of preparing me to go on Baja on these last couple of trips. So I knew what to expect. So it wasn't so stressful. And that's the thing, that you are going to be in a couple situations down there where things are going to be out of your control, and it's stressful if you don't know what to do or if there's any options for you to do anything. So we got a Lessons Learned Baja video coming up. And then finally, we're going to be doing a run with the Raptor Junkies, guys. We're going to be doing a run from Prim to Barstow. This is basically my Mojave Mine Tour. We're going to do it as part of Raptor Junkies, and we're going to try to schedule that for the end of February. Confirming with some guys now, they're going to help me do that run, but we'll be opening that up on Raptor Junkies for you guys to join us and just check out some of the cool abandoned mines and some of the funnest trails that I love to go on a regular basis out in the middle of Mojave. So stay tuned for that, guys. We got a lot coming for you guys, even though we're not going to be doing too much Raptor stuff. And as soon as I find out more about this truck, I'll let you guys know. Truck's at the dealership right now, waiting for Ford. And essentially, guys, I think this is the last attempt we're going to try to get that truck fixed. The fact that I can't drive it anymore, it's not my therapy, it's not fun to drive that truck, is starting to wear on me. So this may be our last attempt. If Ford can't really fix it on this next go-around, we may have to say goodbye to that truck and get something else. Maybe you guys can offer some recommendations of what we can get. And please don't recommend a full build. Oh, get an F-150 with the Coyote and spend the money to long travel it. That's a pipe dream, guys. That's a $40,000, $50,000 truck plus 30, 40 grand to upgrade it or more, right? A lot of people think, oh, suspension's it. No, a full build minimum is going to be at least 60 grand when you count tires, rims, glass, all the suspension components, everything that has to go into it. If I can't finance it, guys, it's not something I want to do. That's the beauty of the Raptor. I can finance it. I can drive it off the lot, do very minor mods, and it's ready to go off-road. I don't have to do anything crazy, you know, like chopping up a truck just to get it to go off-road. But if you guys have any recommendations, the only two trucks I know of that can go off-road the way a Raptor does is the TRX and the ZR2. ZR2 is pretty ugly. I'm not a fan of the ZR2, but 420 Motors has done a lot with that. And the only other option is the TRX, and I can't afford a TRX. TRX is well outside my budget. Sticker on those things is starting in the 70s, going well into the 90s, fully loaded. That doesn't even count the markup, which dealers are going to see 30, 40K markup, and they're in high demand. That's not an option for me. And after seeing that video of this guy freaking nosediving the shit out of his and totaling his truck, that truck's gonna be some epic fails. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do a video on my thoughts on the TRX. I don't know. Comment below on what you guys want to see. Maybe we need to do a video on my thoughts on the TRX, my thoughts on the upcoming Bronco. I don't know. We'll let you guys kind of decide. Put your comments, suggestions below. All right, with that, guys, I'm gonna get back to working on my yard, maybe get some editing done. And we'll see you guys on the next couple of videos. Lots of content coming for you guys. Just bear with me, guys. It's taking a little longer to get it out. Thanks for watching, guys.